Hello, it's Jeanette with Geomazing Paper Crafts. Thank you for joining me in my craft closet. Today I would like to show you this or demonstrate to you how I put together this little bottle holder, and it's holding a bottle of antibacterial hand gel that I got from Bath and Body Works. Now, I made a whole bunch of these for a shower about 3 months ago, and I did have a hard time putting them together because I never really had a good way to make this little hole in the box down here that will hold it perfectly. But now I do, thanks to Stampin' Up's tags and labels framelit dies. This is a wonderful, wonderful nestable labels and tag set. I love this, and I am able to use the second largest one to make this little hole that you need to hold a bottle in for this design. So let's get started. Now today, this one here, it's with the delightful Dijon ribbon, which is beautiful. I didn't think I'd like this because mustard isn't really my favorite color, but it is really a beautiful, beautiful ribbon. So let's put it together, but this time I think I'm going to use something that goes with a Watermelon Wonder, which is another new color. And the papers that I've chose come from the Cherry on Top Designers series paper pack, and there's so many cute little patterns here. I'm going to have so much fun with these, so it was really hard for me to choose which two that I wanted, but I did. I chose this color here, which goes with Watermelon Wonder, and I chose another color because they come in so many colors and fragrances too, that matched pretty good with this Watermelon Wonder paper stack. So anyway, what you're going to need is a piece of paper that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and then you're going to need 2 pieces of paper that are 4 1/2 by 2 inches, and that's of course for the front. So what I did was I took my, let's get this out of the glare. I took my Simply Score, and on the long way I am scoring at 1 1/2. Okay, and then I'm going to score at 2 1/2. I'm looking at my notes while I'm doing this. And then I'm scoring at 4 inches, and then 5 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it around, and then I'm just going to score this at 1 inch, and then I'm going to score this at 3 inches. Do that 1 inch one over again. Okay, there. Okay, now before I do anything else, I'm going to take this label die, this one here, and I am going to place it. If you can see, I don't know if you can see this score line, but this short score line is not where you're going to put it. You're going to put it right here where there's no score line except the first one. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but what you want to do is you want to place your die right in the center the best you can. Now, even though I have the magnetic platform on my Big Shot, I still put a little piece of tape because I really don't want that magnet to jump around and move. So I'm going to bring my Big Shot in if I can get it into camera here. Okay, and I'm just going to put this in right here, and we're going to feed it right through. My well-loved plates. Anyway, okay, so I have my hole made already, and now I can go ahead and fold all of and burnish all of my score lines, which I will do with the bone folder. Okay. sure you do a nice fold on these. Okay, I'm going to do the sides here. And then this side here. Okay, now what you're going to need to remove are these two little rectangles on this side and that side. So I'm just going to cut them off with my paper snips. Okay, and I think what I'm going to use to adhere this together is the new tear and tape, which is a 1/4 inch wide, which I love. This is a perfect size. Now let me find the beginning here. And yes, you can tear it, but I choose not to tear it. Let me bring in my craft mat. I choose not to tear it. I always cut, and I don't know, I just don't like edges that are rough, and that's what you get when you tear it. So it's easier for me to not tear it, to cut it. And then I'm going to use my paper piercer to just take this this top layer off here. Okay, and if there's any adhesive that's overlapping when you do this, just fold it up on itself. Now, if you notice, I haven't cut my any other of the other score lines. I'm going to, but I prefer cutting them when I fold them this way. I don't know why. I just feel like my hands shake too much. But you're going to cut all of the score lines up to the middle, right here, and fold. Hope this isn't confusing to you. To do it on all sides, or both sides. I got two there already. Okay. Okay, now you want to fold these flaps in on both sides. Okay, and you want to fold the bottom one first. The bottom one's first, and then you'll put adhesive here and here. So let me do that real quick. This tear and tape stuff is really strong, so I really do like it. I'm glad Stampin' Up came up with it, because it is a wonderful tape. Every bit as strong and secure, as good as the sticky strip was, but much more convenient because you can tear it, which I don't tear usually unless I'm in a real big hurry. I don't tear. Okay, I've got both sides. There we go. Can I peel that off with my fingernail? What? No, gotta use my paper piercing tool. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now I got the little box that this is going to sit in. Okay, now it's time to make the sides, which I'm going to be doing with these. And I'm going to be using my tag topper punch here. And since these are 2 inches by 4.5 inches, I'm going to go ahead and feed them both in together. And make sure that they're all the way in. Yep. And then punch. Okay. Very good. Okay, now I want to make this little window here. And so I'm going to use the same size die that I used for the window. But before I do that, I need to measure about 1 1/4 inches up. So let's do that real quick. 1 1/4 inches up. And just with a little pencil mark, mark it with, let's see, what do I have to mark here? Pencil, okay. Just make a little tick mark there. You're going to be cutting that off anyway, so take your die and center it just where that mark is, and center it this way. lining up this bottom part with that little mark, if you can see that I just made. And once again, I am going to just quickly run this through the Big Shot. Okay, I got it. All right, now to decorate this, what I've done is I've taken a little piece of paper here that kind of matches the bottom here. Well, it does match the bottom. And then what I did was I cut another label through here, and then I used the next label from here, okay, to make the, well, actually, no, I used this label here to make this little frame. You know, cut this first, then go back and cut this again, so you have a little frame for your window. So let me adhere that real quick, and I think I'm going to use Snail Adhesive for that. Okay, and we're just going to adhere this like this, matching up those little rounded corners the best you can. I'm not being very neat right now. Okay, now to make the window, what I did is I cut with a window sheet. I used this size here. Okay, let me show you. If I put this back together again, you'll be able to see where I am at, because I can confuse myself worse than anybody. Okay, so you're going to need this size here for the window, okay? And just go ahead and run it through with your window sheet. And then on the back side of this, use some of your glue dots, mini glue dots, and just put a glue dot on every corner here. Okay. Okay, and then just adhere this down. And so now you've got a window. Next thing, all you have to do is just take some tape, or I'm going to just go ahead and use Fast Fuse for speed. And you're going to put this in the front. Right like this. Okay. And then with the other side, like this. Okay. Now I want to tie a bow here. Okay, and I'm going to use some more of this gorgeous lace. This is the Watermelon Wonder lace. It's so pretty, and it's so soft, and oh, I just absolutely love it. So let me get this through here and tie a bow. I'm not real big on tying bows. I love bows, but I just don't tie them very well. And then I am going to see how that looks. Okay, I gotta spread this out to make it look wider here. Okay, well, like I said, I'm not really big on bow making, but I'll do the best I can here. Okay, so now I'm just gonna trim this with the craft scissors because they're so sharp and beautiful. I love that. Okay. Okay, so now I have my bow, and what I also did was I made a tag using the very smallest. I punched out, where's my tag? I punched out this tag with a sentiment on it, and I punched once again this color, and so I think I'm just with a glue dot going to just adhere this. I put some little gold, strand of gold on there, and I'm going to just set that right there. Now, I absolutely love these little, what are they called? Oh, they're little embellishments that are in the in colors. And I think I'm going to take the Watermelon Wonder, and I'm going to, oh, let me see if Fast Fuse will work on it. We're going to make it work. Okay, I'm going to set that right there. Okay. Now, I think it does need something else. So what I did was I punched out a butterfly using the Papillon Potpourri. And I think I might just put my butterfly right here. Okay. And I think I'm done. Okay. That is my little bottle holder. Now, I hope you try this. This is kind of a fun project, and I hope I get the opportunity to make a whole bunch of them again, because this is really fun. And now that I have the right tools, I'm going to love this. So, once again, I am Jeanette with Geomazing Paper Crafts. You make it a great day. Bye-bye.